Today's horoscope, Aquarius May 29th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. A Sun-Mercury alignment influencing today frames you well, and it helps you get a point across. It can also aid with clarity on a matter, pushing a plan forward or facilitating a decision. This can be a time for gaining some clarity about creative projects, a relationship, or a hobby. You're taking more pride in your work, ideas, and beliefs. Creative projects could reach a turning point, or there can be a romantic revelation that relates to a matter that has been developing since March. Observations you make now are likely to be significant, and assessing recent ideas can be very successful. You can find yourself more and more engaged on a mental level, and you are articulate and feeling more dramatic right now. You might thoroughly enjoy entertaining others with your conversation. Still, the moon in your solar house also awakens a desire to get to work or sort something out, and you can find yourself balanced between work and play. Today is the perfect day to celebrate love and open your heart more deeply than ever before. Mental Mercury, the cosmic messenger planet of the mind and logic, continues to proceed through the heavens and will link in a sextile to Neptune in your solar house of communication. This ensures that you will have absolutely incredible discussions with your one and only. If you'd like to have a heart-to-heart or negotiate something, perhaps moving in, long-term plans, or even where you'd like to vacation in the year to come, do so today. You'll find such a sweet and compassionate rapport. Reach out to an old customer and see if you can help them further. Your proactive approach will impress them even if all their needs are taken care of. The word-of-mouth referrals will follow. If you miss sleep or skip meals, you are likely to say things you regret. Keep this in mind today. Bite that tongue, turn those words into thoughts, and let it go. Isolate yourself in a comfortable way. Recognizing when we don't want to be around people is very important. Your own mind has oodles of information to give you if you will listen. Feeling irritable is a sign that you have mail. A breathing or yoga session at home highly recommended. You may find that you are called to do something for someone else, rather than for yourself today. With the vibration occurring, this can happen more readily, as part of this essence focuses on forming mutually beneficial relationships. It may be that you are more on the receiving than on the giving end of things. Lending a hand to someone when they ask for it can turn this around. Even if they don't formally request your assistance, consider doing what you can, as much as the working week might be hijacked by the moon's return to a playful and creative part of your chart today. Not only will there be no pushback or complaints from the professional gods, they will be cheering you on. Even if they did have a problem with this, with the moon joining the sun as a new moon just as Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, moves into his final 2 weeks here, they would be silenced. Instead, with Jupiter just 2 weeks away from your busy work sector and the moon returning in 2 days to start lining things up, there is instead a call to hold back. Everything comes together to not only make this a stunning day on the romantic front but a potential turning point. It is just as Mercury is spending his first full day in your romantic sector in his mission to give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page as just getting started. The moon not only returns as a new moon but just as lucky Jupiter moves into his final 2 weeks. Daily planetary overview. Today might feel a little heavier than usual, like you're trying to move forward but the road is foggy and uneven. With the moon forming tense aspects to both Saturn and Neptune in Aries, there's a mix of emotional confusion and inner frustration in the air. You might sense an undercurrent of tension, perhaps at work, in a group setting, or even within yourself, as if you're carrying an invisible weight that keeps pulling at your mood. If you're feeling irritated, drained, or unsure of your next step, you're not alone. This is the kind of cosmic weather that stirs up impatience with authority, structure, or anything that feels restrictive or unfair. It's especially challenging today to collaborate with others or to work under systems that feel rigid or out of touch with your personal values. Maybe you're stuck waiting on paperwork, dealing with a supervisor who micromanages, or simply feeling boxed in by expectations. Whatever your particular situation looks like, The frustration is valid, but how you respond can shift everything. Take a deep breath. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is pause, reflect, and choose grace over reaction. If you've ever looked back and thought, "I wish I had handled that better," let today be a chance to practice that wiser version of yourself in real time. Despite the inner pressure, there's a silver lining. Your naturally warm and relaxed energy has the potential to be a balm for others and yourself. If you lean into your ability to see the bigger picture, you can turn a stressful day into one filled with reconnection and growth. Visits, whether in person or virtually, might be on the horizon. These aren't just casual encounters, they're opportunities to deepen your relationships, patch up old misunderstandings, or simply remind someone they matter. Consider doing something thoughtful for someone today. A small gift, a kind note, or even a spontaneous phone call can go a long way. Acts of kindness don't have to be grand to be meaningful. Maybe you've had a friend on your mind or a family member you haven't reached out to in a while. Follow that nudge. These little moments of connection help build emotional bridges that can carry us through rough waters. You're likely to notice a quiet surge in your confidence today. It's not loud or flashy, but it's steady and it helps you move through the day with a deeper sense of understanding. You're beginning to recognize the patterns in your life, the lessons that keep repeating, and what they've been trying to teach you. Take some time for stillness if you can. Whether that's a quiet walk, journaling, or simply sitting with your thoughts, this is a powerful moment for reflection. Ask yourself, what am I learning right now? And how can I use this awareness to move closer to the life I want to create? Creatively, you're on fire. Let that inventive spark guide you. You may find yourself brimming with new ideas, a project at work, a hobby you've been curious about, or even a group activity that brings friends together for fun and shared purpose. This is a great time to say yes to something out of your routine. Maybe it's a new fitness class, a community event, or simply brainstorming with people who inspire you. You'll be surprised by what emerges when you give your imagination a little room to breathe. On the financial front, today is extremely promising for smart, grounded decision-making. If you've been waiting for the right time to invest or make a purchase, this may be your moment. You're tuned into the right instincts, and you're not easily swayed by pressure or surface-level promises. Don't hesitate to ask friends or mentors for their input. They might offer clarity or insights you hadn't considered. Physically, your energy is strong but not unlimited. Be mindful not to stretch yourself too thin. If you're the type to push through exhaustion, take this as your permission slip to prioritize recovery and plan ahead. With a bit of preparation and intentional pacing, you can maintain your stamina and protect your well-being for the long haul. So, as you move through today's shifting energies, remember, discomfort often precedes clarity. What feels tense or cloudy now is actually creating space for a deeper understanding of who you are, what matters most, and where you're headed. Lean into what grounds you, take care of your needs, and don't be afraid to let others know what you need too. Have you been feeling any internal pressure lately? Are you navigating tough decisions or finding creative ways to reclaim your peace? I'd love to hear what this energy is bringing up for you. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs to hear. This isn't just another day. It's a meaningful step on your journey. Stay patient with the process. Trust that you're growing even when it's hard to see it, and know that brighter clarity is just around the corner. You are capable, creative, and more resilient than you think. Keep going.